What's up, music kids? I am returning again with another video in Chasing Destiny, and let's get right into it. So while the girls are they've been given a song to do, and the groups were switched around, and after which let's just get into that. So they got a song, another song to do to make into their own, and I did. I don't know if it's because of her switching them around, but I was not feeling not neither one of those groups out of the four. I didn't care because I didn't care for the singing. Like it's like and I ain't no expert, but from what I was hearing as they began, it was like, okay, that's fine. Oh, okay, no. Nah, it ain't gonna work. So, and like Kelly was saying, it's rushed. It's sounding rushed. Like they just rushed into it. But I get it. They're just learning how to harmonize, and they got switched again. So everybody's just trying to figure out where they fit, like what group they fit with, whose vocals go with whose vocals, that kind of thing. But after that, so real life happens with Abria, I believe that's her name, how you pronounce her name, who's, dealt with, her ex in his situation with his mother. He shot her, and they was, she's dealing with that, and the girls were been there, been very supportive of that situation. um and they also, brought up, mental, like I believe he had mental health issues or something like that. But which I'm glad they showed that part, because our community, we ignore people in our family, we ignore friends who may speak out loud and say some off the wall stuff, and we either like play it off like we didn't hear them, or we did hear them but we just don't know what to say back. But yeah, I'm glad they put that mental health issues in there. That because we don't, it doesn't, nobody speaks about it. But I'm not gonna go any further into that. But after that, and then Kelly Rowland heads to Houston, that see if she can find some girls, and also, reminiscent, kind of do a reminiscing of her childhood from the time she got in a group with Beyonce and Latoya and Latavia, and got in the group with them, and was just, and then went to an old church that they used to sing in, and just get trying to, I think she needed to do that so she can get her answer if she was doing the right thing by going to go get more girls, and to also, kind of really appreciate how far she's come. Her and Beyonce and Michelle and Latoya and like everybody's, doing their own thing now. So I think that trip was needed. As far as, her looking back and just taking in that moment, and just realizing, how accomplished she is and how hard she worked. But let's see. And then so she doesn't find no girls in Houston, and her assistant, why she laugh at that girl for going behind the chair and praying and stuff. I was kind of looking like, okay, bless her soul, because ain't nothing wrong with praying. You can pray wherever, honey. It does not matter. Whenever you feel like you need to be in that moment, get in it. But I was like, okay, girl, like okay, never mind. I ain't gonna speak about that. But so that happens. She doesn't find nobody in Houston. No vocals were on point there. So she comes back to LA, but with some girls. Um, And the one Ashley, she's from Compton. From what I heard, she got vocals on her. Um, and but then while Kelly was, I'm rewinding back when Kelly left for Houston. Frank brought in girls Ebony and Fulina. I probably pronounced that wrong. They basically, have danced with J Lo, and they got their resumes long, basically, and they're professionals in the arts of dance. The arts of dance, and now you can tell. I'm starting to tell Frank ain't he's they kind of let him come in, get a feel of what's going on, and now it's like he's not playing. It's like he was, because he said people expect us to just have these girls, jump into dancing right away. No, he's, his resume's long too. He's a professional. So he's starting them off from scratch. He's trying to see who fits into a group that can actually dance and still have vocals, or a group that's just going to be on stage to entertain but can have vocals as well, but not so much be in the dance department. But I love that about when he had that moment with the girls to see their technique in the art form of dance. Like, what are they going to be able to entertain and sing? Or are they just going to be able to sing and do a little bit of movement on stage? But so far, I can't really say nothing about the new girl except for the Ashley chick. She's pretty dope. From what the girls that I like, that I feel are, again, I ain't no expert. I'm just watching like everybody else is. But the girls that I believe that are you know their vocals are good, and I see them getting into a group for now. Like, my mind might change or something like that, and somebody might step their game up next episode. But I'm just saying, for now, the girls that I'm looking, because they got people like voting who is your favorite. I can't do it right now. Like, I can't I can't really pinpoint that one favorite person, but I think they got Sky. Like, it's like Sky and then somebody else. But the girls that I think are like strong in vocals, I can't really say nothing about dance right now because they really haven't had them. They start the first episode, so this is the second episode, I think. But they did start them off with a little dance, or the with the dancers that um, did the routine for Beyonce's NFL performance, and I think something else. They did well. Their resumes long as well, but the girls that stand out to me as far as vocals go, and like every time they're in a group, I'm like, okay, I'm hearing her again. Like, she's standing out. Like, I hear her voice. This girl and everybody else, they may not be on key right now, but her voice is what's like, that's what I'm hearing. Um, and that's Brianna, um, Kyla, I think it's her name. Kyla, let's see, Joe Harry, I believe that's how you pronounce her name. Ash, Song, Sky, Gabby, and Maya. Like, those are the girls that kind of, every time they come, every time they are put in groups, are they're the ones who stand out to me right now, for now. Like, and I believe that's kind of like how my list went last video, but those are the girls that are kind of standing out to me right now. But child, they done brought these new girls in, and the girls that's been there from the beginning, they looking at them like, Kelly, what you doing? But okay, we here to be in a group, so we gonna run with whatever y'all throwing at us right now. But I got a feeling there's about to be something there, because there ain't really been no drama, and Miss, what's her name? Kyla, I believe. Because Frank, she said something next episode, and Frank like, okay, child, let's not forget who's the professional, whose resume is long. Like, we not gonna do that. And that's the thing. Like, with, you know, and I can't really put age into it because there's like 19, 20, 21 year olds and that are mature for their age, and they listen to people who are older than them and have been in the game longer than them. Like, they can listen. um and then there's some who, they think they know everything because they done been in groups. Like, a lot of them mentioned that they've been in groups already. They've done performances and events. Okay, that's cute. That's cute. But you in the presence of Frank and Kelly, like, they gotta go out the door. They gotta go out the window because they don't care about that. It's like people. That's like when you graduate from college and take your, you go on these interviews, and you're like, okay, I graduated with a bachelor's degree and I graduated with a master's. They're gonna look at you. That's cute. So has the 20 other people that just interviewed. Like, they're not, they don't care about what you did before you got there. They looking at these girls like, look, it's crunch time now. We're not playing no more. We let y'all, try to get a feel of what to expect, but now, like, we rolling. Now it's rolling. We going with it now. So they don't have time for the attitudes, um I'm not gonna work with this person because we don't, our vocals don't go together. They're not gonna do it. It's like Frank and Kelly are the divas. Like, they the only ones with the diva pass. Like, the girls, y'all, they gotta hush and keep your ears open and listen, and just that's how I always been growing up. Like, I've always been around, like, my elders and soaked in all the information that I could take from them and just listened to. I never really went to my friends or anybody else for advice or something like that, because what can you tell me? We the same age. You ain't been through life for like that. You can't tell me nothing. You can tell me a little something, but you can't really give me no life lessons. So it's always good to ears open and listen and take in what someone's telling you, who's like, that's with any career that you have. You just you're there to learn and process everything that you're learning and keep it synced into your brain. So when it's time to, show them that you're wanting to stay and be a part of a group, that you have yourself together. So right now it's just, they working from scratch. Kelly and Frank, they seem like they just trying to see, because they adding girls. It's like they just trying to see what is where, what girls fit with what girls, and who got vocals, who's lacking in vocals, who's lacking in dance, who's lacking in dance, who's lacking in vocals. Like, kind of same thing, but it's kind of that thing. But I'm really enjoying this show. Again, I don't know what other people are saying about it because, again, I have it on DVR because I'm not home in time to catch it when it first comes on. So I can't look at tweets or nothing like that. I don't know how people are taking the show, but I like it, and I'm gonna continue to watch it till the end. And yeah, I'll let y'all later. Peace.